Okay. Hi, Hilary. How are you doing today?
I am so good. I am thrilled to be out of my house.
And you feel like being at the shelter is better than being at your house?
Well, would you want to be in a house with a pregnant mom who just remarried to this idiot? No.
What, why do you think he's an idiot?
I mean, he doesn't even really come around that often. And my mom's pregnant, and he's not even helping her. And then, I mean, it's not like I really had time to get to know the guy.
So, what makes you feel like it would be better to be here as opposed to being at the shelter or being at the house?
Well, I don't know. I just am a free spirit, and I mean, she said she was going to kick me out anyway.
So, you feel like it's hard being at home with a new man in the house and your mother not supporting your lifestyle?
Yeah, it really is. I mean, she's just constantly nagging me. She's like, keeps trying to tell me to stop smoking pot, but it's like, it's my body. Why can't I just keep doing it?
I understand. So, what made you finally decide to leave and come here?
I just kind of got sick of it. I got fed up, and sometimes my stepdad comes around, and that's just never a good scene ever.
Can you expand on that a little bit?
It's kind of weird to talk about. I don't know.
Understandable. So, the new marriage, is this brand new or has this been going on for a while?
Well, she's like, what, 4 months pregnant now? So they haven't been together that long. They weren't married very long before that.
All right.
And my stepdad also gets really angry that she's with someone else, and sometimes he takes it out on me.
How does that make you feel when he takes his anger out on you?
I mean, obviously made me want to get out of the house. It just made me feel like dirt.
So you're feeling a little bit betrayed by your real father and a little bit betrayed by your mother
Well, he's my stepfather.
or your stepfather. So where does your real biological father come into play?
Got me.
All right. So are there any siblings? Do you have any other people in your family?
Yeah, I have a stepsister, and she is the most annoying little kid you'll ever meet. And now that my mom is remarried, I have to share a room with her. And I'm almost an adult. I mean, I'm 16. I don't want to be sharing a room with a 12-year-old.
Have you expressed these feelings with your mother or no?
She doesn't care.
No. So what about school? Tell me some more about yourself.
School is just pretty much just gets in my way. I had to move to a new school, and I don't like anything about it. The teachers don't care about me, and I'm the new kid in school, and no one wants to take time to get to know me, except the kids I smoke with. But that's pretty much it.
So you're feeling a little bit lost at a new school. What about pot makes you feel relieved and makes you feel like, I don't know, you found a place?
I mean, it's a group to hang out with, and it, I guess, makes me forget about what I'm doing at home, and it gives me a reason to get out of the house because I definitely can't smoke at home.
So you want to forget about what's going on at home?
Yeah. One of the reasons I ran away. I don't have to see it.
Understandable. So I understand that you're not happy at home and that you're not happy with your mother's new marriage and living with your stepsister in a new school. So is there anything else going on in your life right now?
I fight a lot.
You get into fights at school?
Yeah, everywhere.
With other girls at school? Or?
Girls, boys. I feel like I'm always on edge.
Do you know where this anger comes from?
I mean, I guess my family's always been abusive. But, I mean, I'm scared of my dad, or my stepdad, and I guess I like having that power.
So, because your stepdad physically abuses you, you feel like you can physically abuse others?
Not necessarily that I can, but that it'll make people leave me alone.
Understand.
I get enough of it at home. It's enough.
Could you expand on your mother in your relationship?
She's just very busy. I mean, we've obviously got my 12-year-old sister, stepsister, and then being pregnant, she's just lazy. And I end up having to take care of my stepsister, who drives me up the wall. And then she gets mad at me when I don't want to help out around the house. But why should I have to help if she's not doing anything?
So you're feeling a little bit like no one is helping out with anything, so
Yeah.
the whole household is kind of crumbling?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's difficult.
Yeah.
That's very difficult. And your stepsister's 12, you said?
Mm-hmm.
And the two of you are sharing a room?
Yeah.
How do you feel about leaving your old house and coming into a new house?
With my family?
Yeah. It's a big transition.
It was, yeah. I mean, we just have nothing in common. Nothing. And your room is supposed to, be what you're interested in. And I don't really care about Justin Bieber and all that. I'd rather have posters and stuff up of bands I like and things like that. It's my room.
Yeah, that's difficult because you two are at very different stages in life. That's very difficult.
And she's a little goody-goody, except that she's annoying.
Does it bother you that she's a goody-goody?
Yeah, because it makes me look even worse.
Do you feel like you're bad already?
Sometimes.
How so? Can you expand a little bit?
Just because people know that I don't care about anything, really.
So you feel as if you don't care about anything at all?
Yeah. Kind of just want to... One of the reasons I left is so I could find something I do care about.
All right, so you're looking for something to care about.
Well, yeah.
Well, that's exciting.
Better than nothing.
Well, do you have any ideas?
By myself.
Well, not necessarily, because, you have the shelter, and we're all here to support you. And we have a lot of programs, and there's a lot of good programs here in the community. Is there anything in particular that you like to do? You said you like bands.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you could... Do you play an instrument or anything?
No, I don't play an instrument. But I like to dance.
Oh, wonderful.
But I just dance when I have music. I've never, obviously my parents have had way other things to worry about instead of helping me with my interests. I feel like they're just always focused on themselves. They don't even know I like to dance.
I can understand how that could be kind of frustrating at times. Have you ever thought about taking dance classes, like at the Y or through the
Are they free?
the YMCA? Yeah, at the YMCA they're offered on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I believe.
Could I maybe get more information about that? Maybe?
Yeah, absolutely. That could be something that you could be interested in.
Yeah.
So you'd said that you're looking for something. So we discussed dance. Is there are there any subjects you like in school or sports or?
I feel like
No.
School is not on my top priority list. I just kind of go because if I don't go, I usually get in trouble. Obviously, I haven't gotten arrested or anything, but I've been caught smoking by different people, my neighbors, and luckily they didn't turn me in. But I guess I kind of go to school just to try to stay out of trouble. But when school's out, I still would prefer to smoke with my friends than go back home. Even though I might get caught, it's better than being in that house.
So the idea of getting caught doesn't scare you?
Not really.
No.
I feel like I'd probably just start fights if anything were to go down.
So it sounds to me like, for the most part, you just don't want to be at home and that you're looking to start a new path of your own.
Yeah, but I have zero money.
All right.
Zero.
Well, have you considered getting a job? How old are you? 17, 18, 16? Okay, have you considered getting a job anywhere?
I mean, I don't have any, previous work experience. But, what, are there any jobs that would take me?
At 16, there's a lot of opportunities within the city, you could apply to be a waitress somewhere or work at the movie theater, the local movie theater down the street. I think you only have to be 15 to apply. There's a lot of other options, like similar to those, if there's anything you'd be interested in.
I could look into that, yeah.
And then that could give you some cash, and then you could go take maybe some other dance lessons.
Yeah, I just have to make sure not to blow all my money, which is, I've babysat like once or twice, but I blew all my money.
What did you blow your money on?
Pot.
On pot?
Yeah. And CDs.
Oh, you like music.
Mm-hmm.
You said that. That's wonderful. So does it bother you when you blow all your money on pot? Do you notice that you're doing it, or is it kind of after?
I mean, at the time it's fun, but then kind of SOL. I don't have anything else to rely on, because obviously it's not like I get an allowance. You know, it's not like my parents let me, like, give me lunch money or anything that I can hold on to. I kind of got to fend for myself.
Well, maybe you could try applying for some different jobs, and maybe you could try making sure you put down 80% of your paycheck towards yourself as opposed to weed or pot or something else.
Easier said than done. Definitely.
Right? Well, I feel like I feel like maybe we've gotten some progress, so maybe we could go look for some job applications, and I could get you the information for the Y so that you could take some dance classes. Is that still something you're interested in?
Can I stay here?
Yeah, you could stay here for the night. This is a runaway shelter. We provide a room for you for the night.
Okay.
Yeah, temporarily. That is more than all right.
Okay.
And I will be here all week if you'd like to talk some more, and I could help you get some other opportunities rolling if you'd like on your path to finding yourself.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right. Thank you, Hilary.
Thanks.